You know, I don't really care. I'm just saying, I don't care if people are watching this. I mean, that's the honest truth. You know, I could really give a shit less. Go watch, like, Fuck the Police or some shit, or Brand, or some of the other guys. You know, I don't really care about that shit. But honestly, though, when you spend your entire life taught something and it just gets so you're taught one thing your entire life. Now it's like you have to deprogram, desensitize yourself. You have to think outside the box, be a problem-solving critical thinker. Let's just say my problems, for instance. The fear that I feel is absolutely real. I feel like I'm terrorized by these guys, and I didn't mean to even cause anyone any harm. You know, in reality, I wish I would have fucking really did my homework before I even started doing any of this auditing. I'm afraid to actually go audit somewhere else and go record places. Like, because you don't know what's gonna happen, okay? I mean, we really gotta stick together on this. I mean, they're like potentially calling us like terrorists. We're walking around with a video camera. It's like their memos are doing whatever, but in reality, people are just afraid. That's all it is. I don't know what that lady's doing. It's yeah. Anyway, back to the action, I guess. So, you know, when these guys auditor advice, you know, like when you guys go out to do this stuff, you know, always make sure your phone battery's full. Okay? You know, maybe shoot a text message to someone that's close to you, or get a hold of one of us or something like that. Be like, hey, this is this person, you know, because most of us have our numbers out there. You know, get connected with your community, you know, talk a bit, figure out what else is going on. Maybe before you even do stuff, you know, do like the geological survey and stuff like that. You know, make sure you know where you are. I mean, shit, if you gotta bring a backpack or a binder for all the paperwork and stuff, you know, either way, if they arrest you and they get you, they're gonna look through that binder anyway. They're gonna be like, well, what the hell is this stuff? I mean, I'm in the process of getting together, like, you know, the DHS memos. Before you're out and about in a city, you know, maybe familiarize yourself with. I'm not saying people or anything like that, or target certain places and stuff, but maybe before you even think about going there, open records request their policies and their procedures. That way, you know, if you're in that area auditing or just out and about doing photography in general out there in the public and stuff, people get all batshit crazy. And I use that term very loosely, batshit crazy, about people running around with cameras, gimbals. Oh my god, it's like we're walking around with like a bazooka on our shoulders. But I mean, someone asked me, you know, like for me, you know, I was getting hassled just taking pictures with 60mm, 40mm old school camera stuff, working on my exposures, showing the kid how to do that stuff. And I was getting told, well, you can't take pictures of public. Well, you know, it's hypocritical to think that, you know, I'm at this standpoint now. So this restraining order that I have against me currently with the city of Pecan, it's real. And the drama Sure, some nights I might be like out there, you know, and I don't like picking on people. I was bullied a lot when I was a little kid and stuff too, and I hate bullies. But, you know, I notice, you know, I'm not ganging up on people or not. Do I like some people? Yeah. You know, do I disagree with a lot of people? Yeah. Okay, because I'm entitled to think my own way because that is my right and it was given to me. And that's just how I feel. You know, I was born, bred American. You know, it's my goddamn right to do the things that I do right now. And for these people that be coming after me and my family to this point where it's like, they're afraid for their lives, they say. They're going to get our security systems in so there's no vantage points put on. They're transcribing like YouTubes, they're subpoenaing YouTube or Google. They're doing all this stuff to get people. I mean, case in point, look what they did and still doing to Eric Brand. You know, Winston Knowles, aka Otto the Watchdog. Does all these guys, you know, the News Now Ninja Crew, the MMML, which shit's fucked up and stuff. All these guys, you know, it just doesn't matter. Everyone's got their own, you know, and you all gotta stick together on this shit. It's like Minnesota News Now, Jason. Like from what I've talked to and seen so far, I'm very impressed. Like, I believe he's got a great video on a sit-down with the chief of police. And I tell you what, that was amazing. That is truly amazing. He sat there willingly to answer the questions and talk to us. You know, we as the people, some of us go fucking hardcore. Like, super, super hardcore. And some of us don't. But at the same time, you know, we have a right to have our grievances redressed in what we do, okay? Just because someone's walking around with a cell phone or a video camera or a, you know, old school film, whatever, you know, it's just, oh, he's weird. Oh, that's not normal. That's not normal. Oh, report. Yes, master. Yes, master. Yes, master. You know, it's just... But until this actually happens to you, either one or two things happen. You become like us. You start thinking outside the box for stuff. You get accused of being a vigilante of justice. You know, you start recording stuff. You start thinking outside the box. It's like, do I take the red pill or the blue pill? Like the Matrix style, for instance. Take the blue pill. Rough analogy. Take the blue pill. You live your sheep life for the rest of your life. Sheep. Us, we're a wolf. Wolves in sheep clothing. Okay? Things go bump in the night, we go bump back. That's what we do. Okay? We are out there. We are everywhere. We are everyone. Okay? I mean, we are truck drivers, taxi cab drivers, bicycle delivery people, business owners, family men, all the above, you know, students, you name it. We are that. Because we are the people. Okay? You get shit, you get mocked on, you get made fun of, you know, and it's the truth. People are fucking cows. Your family turns your back on this. But I tell you what, you start getting money and stuff like this, and people come out of the woodworks to be your friend. You know what? I myself, I've only ever made $3.20 on YouTube. For instance, the city of Kaukauna claims I do this for financial backing. Well, I hate to tell you guys, I've made $3.20 in the last few years that I've done YouTube. Okay, I haven't made super amounts of money. Okay, Okay, I used to sell my photos and some video stuff and some local news stuff. And then maybe they throw me a bone like 25, 50. If the shot's really good, if it's super high-end exclusive, I think I paid $150 one time for the footage. But in the age of social media, everyone's a critic now, because no one back in the 60s all the way up to the early 2000s, everyone would just keep their opinion to themselves in their own house. But now the age of social media, every single yenta and asshole has social media, and we are out in full force, man. If someone doesn't like the color of my beard, they can sit there and me. I don't care. They'd be like, bah, 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 bah. Don't care. I can get mocked, made fun of, spit on, shit thrown at me. Okay? Have cities attempt to run me over with front bucket loaders in wintertime, and they claim they didn't do anything. It is fucking real. Okay? And these people claim that we are menacing figures of society. I myself allegedly am a vigilante of justice like Batman. You spend your entire life thinking you want to be Batman. I want to be Batman. And like now people are popping in on the Batman comment and moving. So you spend your entire life thinking, cool, I'm going to be Batman. But in the reality, the Joker, everything that the Joker stands for makes sense if you think about it. Like I said, you spend your entire life thinking that Batman is here, he's in the right, he's an Avenger, this and that, like he stands for justice, all this stuff. But when a push comes to shove, in reality, when you sit back and look at it, the Joker makes perfectly good sense in every single bit. Everything. And that's what it is. Okay. What's up? I am in Wisconsin. Oh, that's funny. Oh, the bots. I'm not into dick girls, so please stop. If you're a dick girl, I'm not into that stuff. I'm kidding. Who knows anymore? Yeah. Got trousers on. That's funny. I got my pants on, yes. Hey PDF, what's up, buddy? I mean, you guys, think about it. For instance, PDF. Poor man was sick of something, he decided to go do something. He gets his camera spray painted. Shit by some old conjurer, they arrest him. And they let him out behind the pizza joint or some shit. And because the town knows him or some shit, or he works for the town or some shit, they're letting him go with shit probably. I mean, his shit gets fucked up. All of our stuff either gets confiscated, smashed, broken, fucking stolen. It all doesn't matter. Because they're gonna do whatever they want to do to us, and that is a fact. It's just like this new memo just went out. Because we're not sheep. We're wolves in sheep's clothing. We're automatically, allegedly, we're terrorists. So, think about it. The Joker makes way better sense than being Batman. Joker, your entire life is just like mind blown right now thinking about it, really stepping back and thinking about it. We are the Joker, and that's what it is. It's like a total fucking Von Claus fucking war. The whole disease temple should get torn down on top of our fucking heads. This shit. Yes, sir. Another note, I have some videos where I'm actually really terrified, and people think I'm mean, I might be sounding like it's just me. I might be whining on there or whatever, you know. But everything I do on here, it's all open on here. I don't have nothing to fucking hide. Okay, sure, did I cross the line a little bit? Probably with Kana. I maybe did, but you know what? They treaded that way first. Okay, they made, you know, I don't care what you guys do to me. You know, shoot me, stab me, do whatever you got, but leave my family alone. You're following a Tala around, you know, the chainsaw. You're following the chainsaw around everywhere. You know, making sure it's not me driving in a car. You know, you guys are fucking kids at school. You know, you're taking them into the back of the police rooms and shit, and, you know, at the stations. And I can't do anything about it. I mean, honestly, they probably will gun me down at some point. Exactly. They started, and it's our fault. So it's just, it is a mind boggle. So, you know, they come out, they already know what we're doing, okay? I wasn't embracing this whole fucking First Amendment auditor thing until like last year, you know, plus now I'm embracing that shit. You know, I am labeled as a civil activist. It's awesome. You know, sure, I might not make case law or whatever. You know, I get, you know, ripped on because I said I was going to run for mayor of my town and shit like that. Because I want to see changes. I've even said in court, I'm going to run for fucking mayor. I'm going to make these changes. You know what? Becoming a cop is not the answer. Okay? It's going to take far too long to help out the corrupt system. And it's just, it is what it is. Or maybe that is the answer, become a cop. But look at some of the police officers that have spoken out about this. They're good ones. They get rid of them right away because they don't want people knowing this stuff. You know? It's insane. And another note. Everything I do is supposedly transcribed and monitored. So, it happens. I mean, for God's sakes, they're dragging my fucking Pinterest pages into court on me. Likes, you know, Pinterest, you know, like I'm into cool shit, like custom holsters and all this other stuff, and they turn around and they're dragging all that shit in court. Or I'm a big zombie fan, you know. In reality, would zombies ever happen? I hope not, but if we get them, I hope they're the slow, fat, and stupid ones that not the crazy ass World of Z ones or black, whatever, you know. I'm talking like slower than Walking Dead, like if that happens, that'd be cool. But you know what? At that point, it's like, it is what it is. Man, I tell you, the amount of drama and everything, it's just to the point where it's unreal. So, for instance, I have an imaginary... Exactly. So PDF says they don't want the public to lose faith that the system is in place. That steals, you know. In reality, the system itself needs changes. It needs to be upheld right. I mean, look at Swanville, you know, they, case in point, you know, even Eric Grant and his shit with me. I mean, I'm going up against a judge who dropped the F word on the bench, the word fuck, because the guy apparently rolled his eyes and shuffled his paperwork wrong, and then, you know, and the guy was similar, not to me, but it was kind of similar, you know, like with the ADHD and everything. I'm not blaming everything I do on ADHD. If anything, some days it's a blessing and it is a fucking curse at the same time. Like stupid shit, OCD shit's in, you know, and it's to the point where shit's like unreal. Or you get assholes that don't know how to use a roundabout and they think it's fucking funny and they don't yield. But, you know, I don't dare stop anywhere in this town that I live in to go grocery shopping. Okay, because if I go to the store, I go to the store, one of them are in the store over here, I have to leave right away. If I have kids with me and everything, I gotta drop all my shit, and the way they told me is I have to leave, evacuate right away from wherever I am. I'm in the urinal, for instance. I've had this happen to me the first time in this restraining order. Kaukauna officer walks in right next to me and pisses next to me. And I literally zip my shit up, and I'm still pissing, and I gotta go down my fucking leg, and I'm getting the fuck out of there. Okay? Because that's what they do, They talk to me at the lights and shit. I'll have hot, like 90 day out, I hate the smell of AC sometimes. And just jamming out the music. Hey, Randall, what's up? Or, hey. And, if I go to way back, that's a violation of this restraining order against me. Case in point, because they've already tried doing it. And I mean, they've succeeded, so they got the charges pending against me currently for violating a restraining order. One for offering to buy coffee and donuts for them after they made contact with me, and then they also put a fake narrative in there saying that I said I'm going to ask my boys who did this put my ear down to the ground or something. I mean, I never said that. And half this shit, honestly, if they did what I told them to do, to get body cameras and say it's an unnecessary expense, and dash cameras because it's an unnecessary expense and an added up cost. Yet they have no problem buying brand new AR rifles, state-of-the-art body armor, some shit, or getting brand new squad cars, or wrecking squad cars, or like their undercover fucking 2019 gray fucking van that they have. They had an older one. I think now they got a newer one. I have the license plates and stuff. Exactly, Kip. Right? I mean, why would you ever, with all the hate now and everything too, I mean, let's face it. I mean, think about it. I mean, you get a rookie that's out there and they're itching. Some of these guys are itching right away. Because I'm sorry to say, you like tall signs are, you see gloves go on, or they're getting antsy, or you see them start adjusting themselves and stuff like that. It's fucking go time. They're coming after you one way or another. It's a fight situation with these people. They don't care. They will do it to you. I mean, you could roll your window down, so it's like this. And I mean, Jesus Christ, they're fucking busting windows out and shit. Not Kaukauna, not to my knowledge, but there's other dirty shit in my town. Like, a couple years ago, there was a guy down here by our library. Supposedly he died in the ambulance ride on the way to the hospital or whatever. But, in my personal opinion and everything, they tased the fuck out of this man. He was dead before they got there. Or that he had just barely a pulse left from him. And he was dead. They fucking killed him. I mean, we don't have to worry about ketamine. Oh, I don't even know where you live, buddy. I'm in Kaukauna, Wisconsin. Kaukauna. Kaukauna. And I live in this city, and boy, if I would have thought about this, I would have never shit where I eat, to be honest. And like, it is what it is. Now it's at this standpoint where it doesn't cost them a fucking dime. Maybe some filing fees and some paperwork shit, and they don't even have to go do it. File it all electronically, or they're actually paying people to watch my videos right now. And if they think they got something good enough, they take my original content and they use it against me in court, and they transcribe it. It's been proven fact. Okay? You get mocked, you get whatever, they don't care. But like, dude, it's horrible, I lose out on money every time I gotta take off of work. Or if my semi breaks down like it's done this whole fucking last 2-3 weeks, like it's been, like, Jesus Christ, I had a hell of a time today, and it's still fucking broke. I think my turbo blew up too. That's money. It's time. I have to, when I take off from court too, because it's, you know, you just can't pick up a truckload and go. I mean, they're out there, but like I said, I got 5 kids, man. I got to support them kids, you know. I got stressed out mama at home, the chainsaw. You know, she tries her best, but I mean, who wouldn't lose their mind in a household with 5 kids after a while, you know? It is really hard. And these guys do not care. You know, I get mocked for my signs. They don't care. Like this fucking city attorney, he's probably watching this right now. I don't dare go in there. Matter of fact, too, I got into an argument with Village of Little Chute over email and phone calls. She refused to send me email because of my email address, first off, too. But then I asked for the court audio of my previous court case for a middle finger with them, and they did not want to give it to me. They said that Kakana owns it. But I'm like, well, they might own it, but she said we would have to check if I can do that. But she's never given me a rule, a statute, or fucking anything. A policy number, this and that. You know? Oh, she's like, I forwarded it to Kakana, so they would have to give it to you. Well, I've been waiting for this fucking audio since it's happened, and I have yet to have it. Oh shit, that's pretty serious. Yeah, good luck with that one. I've talked to a few. I don't have one. I'm on my fifth public defender right now for my word fuck saying over the phone. It's a non-emergency dispatcher. So I'm on my 4th one because one was just an idiot. Second one wouldn't give me the time of day. The third one, which I thought was very promising, she dropped, or the third or fourth one dropped me to go be a county judge. So, and there's no communication with these guys, right? And I got appointed one right away. My 5th one just dropped me the day before my conference call, and just dropped me because she said conflict of interest with clients. And then the judge asked me, I was like, well, so do you have a problem with that? And I'm like, do I have a choice? I mean, let's face it. And the fact that, you know, every time I got to take off of work too, it costs us money. I gotta get daycare. I don't dare bring my kids into court, you know, because it's not. I'd probably be in contempt of court just bringing my kids to court. Who knows? You know, it's the shit you think about. Then you're on the radar for this, and then, you know, I gotta deal with CPS bullshit then. But then it's like, whatever else. It's endless, to be honest. And they don't care. Everything is just like, they don't think about it. You know, these guys are making, you know, these cops are making like 100 plus maybe more a year. They don't fucking care, you know. They don't care. They get paid benefits and shit. They don't know what it's like to work hard anymore. Some of these guys, maybe a couple of them do, but they don't. They just sit there and laugh. You know, and my downfall, I think, is because I got personal with these guys, but it's not fair. It's a one-way street. They can get personal with you and go after one of your children with a disability and say some fucking scandalous shit, but when you bring up their spouses in court, or you say stuff on videos about their significant others, or fucking something else, and then they start coming up with all these accusations that you said this and that, and yet they never offer one shred of proof. And it's just to the point where, you know, it's ridiculous. And that was my downfall, apparently, because of this. You know, I posted on the judge's personal fucking law firm page, that Blue Lives Murder, and then they use that, they run with that, and they said I sent it to the chief's wife, apparently, and all this other shit. And they just said, well, now it's getting too personal, and I've never been into this shit the first time when the shit got issued. And then the judge was actually friends with the cops, and it's just hoping this new one is a little bit better, but I'm not really holding my breath. Seems fair. So today for the conference call, I got it pushed out a little farther. I couldn't think straight after hauling, you know, like 30 something pounds of whatever the hell it is, diesel on my back and shit, you know, in those cans and stuff. You know, my feet were frozen, walking on the side of the freeway, can't feel anything. And then, you know, I tried bringing up the charges, you know, the bail jumping charges in violation of restraining order, and he didn't want to get into that. I asked for them to appoint a public defender to this stuff. He's like, for once again, we didn't tell you that we don't do that. And, you know, in this type of situation, I'm like, well, this is a very unique situation. It has, you know, well, maybe you can get your public defender to, you know, since it's kind of connected, you know, maybe you can get them to, and I'm like, how is that going to work? The last one said no to that. Is there a rule saying they can't, you know, trying to find a pro bono lawyer? You know, I don't know about you guys, but especially with the pandemic, I am drained and being drained. I ain't got some big monies like some of these people, but it's just like my house fund got pretty much gone because of COVID. You know, when I got COVID or whatever the fuck it is, like, I wasn't allowed to work for 2-3 weeks. You know, and then I gotta live off that. And then it's like, oh, cars break down. I had to get a new vehicle because my other one broke down. And, you know, or my semi breaks down and it costs me money on netting because I don't get to do the loads. It's just. But on another note, you know, we all gotta stick together on this stuff. You know, we're all Americans. You know, some of these guys just don't understand what it's like to live. You know, order American fries or freedom fries when I get my chance. That's what I order. Fuck French fries, freedom fries. Because that's how I roll. Another serious note. I'm going to do another serious talk later on. So, catch you later, you guys.